Hey guys, it's Siri and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you doing, guys? If you're new and today's your first time of clicking into any of my videos, hi, my name is Esiri. I hope you subscribe before you leave, and if you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back to watch another video. I really appreciate your support. So guys, today's video is I just want to rant. I just want to talk because the whole world is in chaos right now from what is happening in the US, which is like super sad that in 2020 we as black people we still have to deal with stuff like this. So what is happening back home in my home country, Nigeria? If you don't know, guys, I am Nigerian, born and raised in Nigeria. I grew up in Nigeria. I lived all my life in Nigeria, and it's just so sad to just see how women are not safe in Nigeria. Guys, I live in Korea, and I tell you, this is the safest place I have ever lived in my life. As a woman, I don't have to be scared to leave the house at 2 o'clock if I wanted to. Like, I don't feel like somebody's gonna grab me, somebody's gonna rape me, somebody's gonna do anything like that to me. Like, I feel so safe and secure in this country, and it's just so sad seeing that back home in Nigeria it's not the case. For some of you who don't know, who are not Nigerians, a Nigerian girl was raped and murdered in a church, and in a church of all places, guys, in a church of all places. Like, people are not even afraid. You know, she was raped and murdered in a church, and she isn't the only girl. There's another 12-year-old girl that was raped by 11 men. Like, sick. And it's just so sad because this is not the first time this sort of thing has happened. This is not going to be the last time, sadly, and it's just so sad that Nigeria is a country where people are not held accountable for anything. You know, like, it's just so sad that we have so many rape apologists in that country. Like, it's sickening when you go online, since this whole news of the girl who was raped and murdered. It's so sickening, like, going online and just seeing people who are trying to victim shame. Like, what was she doing in a church? Everybody's at home, schools are not open, so what was she reading for? Like, make it make sense. Like, I come from a society where women are constantly being blamed and victim shamed for being raped. If it's not from, maybe you were wearing a slutty dress too, or you shouldn't have gone to a guy's house on your own. What were you doing in a guy's house? You shouldn't have, I don't know, went to have a drink with a guy. It's always people, and it's especially men. Sometimes, shockingly and surprisingly, women ourselves, you know, defending these rapists and blaming the victim, where it is never the victim's fault, never the victim's fault. But people always try to shift the blame. And let's not even talk about the people who are the police that are supposed to take care of us and protect us. Like, those ones are just a joke. Like, I've heard cases of people going to report to the police station, like, oh, I've been raped and stuff, and then the police try to cover it up, try to tell you, oh, it's a family matter, go work it at home, let's not disgrace this person, you know, you guys can settle it out of, like, police station, settle it out of court. Like, we live in a society where rape is just like, it's so sad. And I have sisters back home, and I grew up back home, and I tell you, at the back of my mind, this was always at the back of my mind. I remember growing up, I was watching Yummy Mom's Lives video when she was talking about something similar, and I could 100% relate. I remember growing up as a young girl back home, and you know, like, when I'm walking down the street and there's like a group of guys gathered, like, in a spot or something, like, I can just remember, like, the feeling. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna walk past this group of men because I know I'm probably gonna be harassed, I'm gonna be catcalled, the guys are probably gonna want to do something, but you know, it's a guy. You know, that's what guys do. And you as a girl, you should know how to handle yourself. You should know not to wear short clothes. You should know not to wear revealing outfits so that guys don't catcall you. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. What about the freaking 2 months old, 8 months old, 1-year-old, 2-year-old kids back home that are being raped and defiled by men? Are you telling me a 2-year-old woke up one morning and decided to go and seduce a flipping adults? Like, make it make sense. Like, it's really so sad. And in this video, I just want to tell girls back home to just protect yourself, because The country that will not protect you, the system will not protect you. Sadly, people would, victim shame you if you come out and tell your story. That's why so many girls don't come out and tell their stories. And when things like this happen, you see so many people online coming out to share their stories. I remember last year when I don't know why I've forgotten her name, when she came out and talked about her own experience with the pastor of a church back in Nigeria. And many people were like, saying, oh no, you're lying, da 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 da. And when people were coming out to tell their stories, you could see men saying it's a lie, this da 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 da. Even recently when this whole thing is happening, there's this, I don't know, maybe he's a local government chairman of one city or one state. He legit came out and said, well, rape is bad, but the two parties are not innocent in this situation. Obviously trying to say the guy did a bad thing by raping, but the woman had the role to play when it comes to rape. Like, guys, it's really sad because I have sisters at home. I have young sisters, and God forbid, it could happen to anybody. It could happen to my sisters. God forbid, but it's just, I just feel like it has gotten to the time where we women, we have to start protecting ourselves in any way that you can. If it's to go and buy pepper spray, please buy pepper spray, put it in your bag, because these men are just, I don't know. Buy pepper spray, put it in your bag. Me self, I will even tell you to hold pocket knife. If it's a small pocket knife, put it in your bag. Please, we have to protect ourselves because the system will not protect us. And I just want to say, I know it's not our parents' fault. Like, you cannot hold a parent responsible for what an adult who is in his 20s and 30s, whatever they do. But I feel like this is a grassroots problem because our parents focus so much on bringing up the girl child in the ideal way a girl should behave, and in the process forget about their sons. They teach a girl how to be a good girl, how to cook. They prepare a girl from a young age how to be a good wife for a husband, but they forget that their sons is the husbands that they're preparing these wives for, and they forget to take care of their sons in the process. And in the end, we have entitled men who feel like a woman's body is their right. You see some people's tweet like, if she come to my house to spend the night, why would she come to my house to spend the night if she doesn't want to have sex with me? Like, you see men so freaking entitled to a woman's body. Like, it's just crazy. Like, seriously, it's so sad. It's really sad. And so, like, women, we just really need to protect ourselves. And I hope that parents of this generation, which is my generation, as parents who have already given birth, and people like me who we hope to have children someday in the future, like, we do our best to bring up our men, treat them, teach them to respect women, because this thing is just lack of disrespect for women, and also just like a power thing, like to feel like, oh, I got this control over you, I can overpower you, and to all the men that are watching me, if any of you is watching me, please, if you know you are a rape apologist, you say things like, why would she go to a man's house? Why would she wear a short skirt? If you're a rape apologist, please change. And if you know people, if you're a man and you're watching me and you know someone who is a rapist and you're covering up for that person, you are part of the problem. You are a part of the problem. And so anybody, if by any chance anybody in the Nigerian government is watching this video, please protect your citizens. We voted you guys in there to do something. Protect us. Like, until Nigerian society, Nigerian police, Nigerian system start protecting its women, we are on our own. Nigerian women, we are on our own. So we have to protect ourselves. We have to take care of one another. If you're a girl and you're going out, please let people know where you're going to, especially if you're going to see a guy. It doesn't matter if it's your boyfriend and everybody knows it, because some people's husband even rape them. So imagine your boyfriend. So please, even if it's your boyfriend, let people know who you're going to be with. Give them the person's phone number, the person's address. Let so that somebody can be held accountable. And it's just so sad, like there's no forensic anything in Nigeria, no DNA matching, no nothing. So These girls killers, God forbid, because there's no DNA matching, there's no forensic, they can't even do anything. They might just even go because they might just even go scot-free without getting caught, because we don't even have the system in place to be able to find these things, to be able to find these culprits. We don't have the system put in place, no database, no nothing. Yet they are sending billions of budgets to renovate one house, Senate building or whatever, where there is an actual part of the government that would actually, that money will be beneficial. But no, the Nigerian government want to budget billions of naira into renovating some stupid thing that doesn't even make any sense, that doesn't add anything to the Nigerian economy, to the Nigerian society as a whole. Guys, I'm tired. This week has just been draining. I don't even, if I go on my Instagram, I'm just like drained with the media and the news, and just everything is, it's we've had a rough week as humans. Corona, the US, Nigeria, God, like it's been a rough week. And I just want to end this by saying, women, protect yourself, look out for one another. Let's look out for ourselves, because honestly, at the end of the day, we only have ourselves to hold accountable for, you know. So protect yourself in any way that you can, and I really hope that Uwa gets the justice she deserves. The girl that was raped by 11 men, I hope she gets the justice she deserves. And the girl that was killed by a trigger-happy policeman, I hope she gets the justice that she deserves. Nigerian government, please, for once, be there for your people. We voted you in, guys, for a reason. Thank you. So guys, that is it all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye.